Hello everyone, welcome back to Crossplay Gaming. We're going to give a weekly podcast a chance. I mean, this was meant to be recorded yesterday and we're already a day late, so who knows if it'll happen every week or not. Hopefully. We are calling it Checkpoint Gaming Influence, and it's almost like a weekly checkpoint of life, etc. So let's just see how it goes. I have a script. I'm referring to it. I'll get used to this. Let me see. What have we been up to this week? What have you been up to this week, Stephen?
Outside of work, mostly playing Assassin's Creed. Flag Resynced. I think I'm about 40 hours in now, roughly.
How? Has there been 40 hours of free time?
Really enjoying it.
I've had about 4 hours of free time.
Pretty much revealed the whole map now. Just arrived at Kingston.
Don't go too much into it because Gaming Corner is point 3.
Okay.
So you've been playing Assassin's Creed a lot.
I have.
Have you played? No, we'll get back to that later. Anything outside of work and gaming?
Not currently.
You went to a kids' party today.
Oh yeah, well, that was about as memorable as you'd expect.
It was memorable for Cassie.
She had a good time.
And she dragged you in at one point, or should I say, I kicked you in, and then because our child, if you go to the soft play centre, she expects you to be in there as well.
Yeah. There was a few things that I didn't think I'd fit through, but then I managed to fit through them, so that was a relief.
Yeah.
No embarrassing moments.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, life lately is the next topic, and I feel like we've already gone really wrong because, this was meant to be an introduction, and we've already gone straight into topics.
We're learning as we go.
We are. So I've been streaming Assassin's Creed. Again, I'll go into the game detail in a little while. It's probably boring to watch, but you're welcome to. So I stream it on Twitch, and then the VODs are on YouTube.
Yeah, because you haven't got the time to, and it makes you appreciate it when you do watch videos online, how the amount of effort that streamers go into to like condense the videos down afterwards to make them
create like a highlight reel.
Yeah, we don't have the time.
Yeah, I'm not doing
do that right now.
Bad luck.
So you're kind of watching the raw, unfiltered. Kerry tries to catch a musical note 7 times.
Hey, that's never happened.
I'm exaggerating 3 times.
That's the most I get. No, I normally get them first time.
Yeah, or fails spectacularly at ship battles, that sort of thing. Or fails at checkers.
No, I beat that one first time. Okie dokie, we'll get into more detail in Gaming Corner. I feel like we need to start again already. We're not going to because you keep clock watching, but
only because I'm going on Assassin's Creed and talking to our friends on Xbox Live. But yeah.
What's coming up in today's episode? So it's split into a couple of sections. Like a live catch up. Gaming catch up. We've got a weekly topic that we're going to go through. My microphone's in the way, so I'm just leaning around it to see. Community corner, except we have no community yet, so that doesn't exist. In essence, that would be where we get to go through some comments or, answer questions, but no one's interested enough in us to ask any. What's next? Where's my mouse gone here? And then we've got 2 other random topics. There's question jar, which is literally a jam jar with some questions in it, and I realised I need to load up that PDF because they're actually just numbers. The piece of paper was too small to write questions on, so I've just numbered them, and then there's a corresponding table with the actual questions. Oops, that was loud. And a would you rather, a tame would you rather.
Yeah, a pre-watershed would you rather?
Yeah,
I think is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, we're not at that point yet. Okie dokie. So life lately. We're not going to talk about work. We'll maybe talk about if we've had a good week or a stressful week or anything like that. But
no one cares about our jobs enough.
Well,
I can't talk about my job anyway, so it's not to be sounding mysterious, but
yeah. Working day-to-day life, yeah. Stressful with house moving.
Yeah.
We've got a lot on.
Feels like we're running out of time.
And money.
annually.
Which we have.
Yeah. I think we're at the limits of what we can realistically afford to do now until we've moved and we've got the money in from the houses.
So the bathroom's being renovated.
Well,
they're not
it's been completely redone, isn't it?
Well, yeah, renovated, pulled out, replaced.
Yeah.
They're not. It's taken a bit of time, but that's fine because we're not there. So they're just sort of working it around their schedules.
New banister and
what do you call the thing on the landing? I still call it a banister. I mean, it looks like a prison.
There is a proper word for it. I think it's a posh sounding word.
I've got no idea.
I'll have to Google it later.
Yeah, that's going to be done, I think, this week coming. We've got walls coming out.
More carpet fitted.
After the banister's gone in. Yeah. I'm paying for skip after skip. It's a bit crazy. We'll be there next weekend, so we'll be able to see the progress, and we're looking at kitchen stuff as well then. So that should be interesting. What else? Have you had any funny moments this week?
Not really.
No. I don't remember anything.
It's been a pretty serious week.
Has it?
Yeah.
I went to Costco for the first time since before COVID.
That was with work though, wasn't it?
Yeah, again, won't go into work detail, but it was to do like a lunch thing for work. I missed that place. I forgot how big the trolleys were. I feel like a little hobbit pushing the trolley around.
I think the funniest thing that happened to me was the glitch on Assassin's Creed where Edward Kemley
No, Gaming Corner. That's next.
Fine.
Yeah. Apart from that, bought Cassie 3 packs of jelly snakes this week because she goes through them in no time, and she's only just finished 1 packet. So
she doesn't chew them; she just swallows them
like a snake,
like a duck. They're just gone.
And we've been living with smoke-filled air since last weekend.
Yeah,
thanks to moorland fires.
We live it's between 6 to 10 miles, isn't it, roughly from.
There's been a number of fires,
depending
on which way the wind's going. I don't know which one it is. But yeah, unfortunately we're in a heat wave and we've had to keep our windows shut.
Yeah.
And then you think the smell's gone because the wind's changed direction, so you open all the windows.
I'll put washing out.
And then, I'll put washing out, and then.
Yeah, I think the heat wave for the UK is due to last until next Friday. So we've got
no rain.
Another 5-6 days without rain. Yeah.
Never thought people who live in the northwest of England would be asking for rain, but here we are.
Yeah, it's the wildlife I feel sorry for because like the plants are just
dying,
aren't they? And like I was walking to work in Manchester.
Don't do that. It looks really dodgy.
Oh, sorry. It's just eczema on my skin.
Yeah, but it does.
They're walking through Manchester and it's just like the parks and stuff in the city centre. It's just everything.
Yeah, the grass verges are brown, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's not the lush green that you associate with England.
The UK doesn't cope with heat very well.
No, definitely not. Anything you look forward to over the next week?
No, I think it's the week after. I think it's Halo.
Oh.
Combat Evolved remake. I'm sure it's the week after though, and also Dispatch is finally coming to Xbox as well, so that's out.
So was that like a time release elsewhere then?
Originally it only came out on PlayStation, and then they ported it to Switch 2, I think, recently. And then the Xbox version lands. I think it's like the same day or the same week, so I'm going to get both of those games.
Yeah.
Looking forward to playing those.
Okay, so Gaming Corner now. What have you been playing is meant to be the start of, but we've already answered a lot of that. Have you only been playing Assassin's Creed? Have you played any? So, because you're the kind of gamer who can play more than one game at once. I am not. I pick a game and stick with it.
It depends. I can play multiple games on different platforms easily, but I tend to play. I can play multiple genres on the same console. Like if I'm on an Xbox, I could play Assassin's Creed and Battlefield 6, for example. But I probably wouldn't play 2 big story-based games at the same time. But I could play something on the Switch too because I can make that separation in my mind.
I can't.
But you kind of just.
No, I like to go all in
on one thing, don't
you? And controls as well. My brain hasn't got the ability to just flick between one set of controls and another set of controls.
And it's hard when you return to Nintendo after a while as well because
they're all the wrong way around. A, B, X, and Y. But they're in a different position to Xbox.
Technically speaking, it's Xbox. It's the wrong way around because
because they came second.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a purist. Like it's Nintendo first, but
Well, it might be, but I play Xbox more, so for me, Xbox
True.
is the primary.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So I've also been playing Assassin's Creed. I finished Bond. It feels like a long time. It was last Sunday, which is 6 days ago, but it feels like 50 million years ago.
And you got 1,000 gamer score?
I did. Which I didn't think I was going to get.
Very nicely done.
So I didn't think that the simulations were...
You breezed them.
I know.
I actually struggled really badly on those.
Yeah.
But you breezed those.
Well, like you said, it was the SAS Who Dares Wins, which isn't... It was MI6, so not quite appropriate as it would have been, but I basically took some risks and they paid off.
Yeah, I really struggled with those.
Yeah.
I think in the end I got into a massive gunfight. And I was just
gunfight I could have coped with. This a fist fight on that game.
Yeah, but you only had I think you only have 6 or 7 rounds or something. And I was essentially just
make each shot count,
lobbing everything,
guns.
toilet roll at them, chucking everything I could to try and kill them.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I don't know whether else I'm going to kill someone.
It was
body armor.
It was a good game.
Yeah, I really enjoy Bond. I'd recommend it to anyone.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, maybe even slightly more. I mean, I've not really thought that through. That's literally just a gut feeling number. I mean, originally I didn't even think I was going to play it. I was aware of the game, but it was the gameplay trailer that came out a month or two before the game, where I saw it and I thought, actually, that looks like Uncharted, and I really enjoy Uncharted. But obviously with the Bond theme,
yeah, I mean,
I do struggle to take the gadgets and things like realistically. I just think it's a little bit fantastical.
The spy.
Yeah, like real spies don't have.
How do you know?
Well, I don't think a real spy has like a dart phone and.
How do you know?
They probably have stuff, but
they probably do. Yeah, they probably have all this stuff.
I've always struggled with that with Bond, and then the villains always are very theatrical.
I will say one. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will say one criticism I have of that game is the boss fights generally sucked. They were very one-dimensional. You basically had to distract or
use your gadgets, basically.
Overload an item with your gadgets and then melee them, and it was like there was just not really any variety in the boss fights in my view.
Not really. I mean, they weren't my highlight of the game, but they also didn't take up too much game time.
They weren't long fights, were they? They were quite...
Not particularly, no. The story and the characters were absolutely amazing, and that is always, for me, the two main things is the story experience and the characters.
Well.
And
nice.
It didn't make me cry, because a lot of it, there were characters dying in it.
I don't know, actually. You cried with laughter at the meme guy going...
Oh, yeah, I really... Yeah, I like that. Because I did not know about that.
Yeah, I did, and I had to keep it quiet.
Yeah, no, I had no idea that was going to happen, so when I found him, that was fantastic.
And the fact that my favourite football club was also mentioned, Manchester United.
Were they mentioned?
Yeah, he tries to bribe them with seats at the Stretford End.
Oh yeah, I saw that. So I ended up doing 2 playthroughs. I did uncover that bit on the first playthrough. The second playthrough, which was more like on mop up for collectibles, I don't think I saw that bit. I don't know why. Maybe I just wasn't paying as much attention.
It's the bit where he's trying to convince the second in command to betray.
Yes. Balmer. Yeah. When you're in.
Yeah. That was quite
begins
cool.
with an A. I can't remember the place name. They're
Fun
basically
fact.
that criminal city.
Fun fact: it's not the first time that Man United have been mentioned in film or games. They were also in Deep Impact.
Okay. I'm sure Manchester United have been mentioned in plenty. FIFA.
I'm not about films and TV though.
Films and TV again. Yeah. They're like a. No, they're going to be mentioned all the time. That's not the only 2 examples.
Well, some of the 2 I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah.
There's going to be plenty. So yeah, finished Bond, and then started Black Flag, and started my Twitch. What would you call it? Career. It's not a career. Adventure. I don't know.
See where it takes us.
It's not going to take us anywhere. I don't understand how Twitch works. It's just a bit of fun. I actually don't think Assassin's Creed is the best game to be streaming.
Well, not unless you're prepared to edit it.
Because I think it's a bit boring to watch.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of just running from A to B. It's not... I feel like the better games for streaming are going to be like those ones that are like story hitting constantly. My plan is after I finish Assassin's Creed to replay all the Modern Warfares ahead of Modern Warfare 4 coming out. The campaigns. Let's not go anywhere else with.
I may stream
multiplayers.
Halo Combat Evolved, seeing as I already know the whole story.
The problem with that is that we can't really both be doing something like that at the same time. So you're gonna have to work around me because I don't get much gaming time. You get loads of gaming time. So if I want to finish Assassin's Creed this year, which I do,
yeah, this century,
yeah, then I'm gonna have to focus on it.
When we move to the new house, I'll just kick you in the other room. And
well, no, because your mum will be watching.
Oh, she'll be in bed. She goes to bed.
No, she doesn't.
She goes to bed about 9ish.
Does she? Okay, that's all right then.
Yeah.
She'll be watching her soaps. We have to make sure she has a separate room for that because we are not down for that at all, are we?
Yeah. No, we're not. The rubbish.
And she's not going to want to watch us play video games, so.
No. It's scary and confusing to my mother.
That's just technology. She thinks an email is a text message, so. Anyway. Favourite gaming moment of the week?
I've already said it. Edward Kenway on a string.
Oh, no, mine was on a string. I had a glitch where like he's a puppet.
Yeah, I had the same glitch.
The same glitch? Oh, yours.
But he was holding the guns.
Oh, okay.
So he wouldn't fire.
Right.
So he just floats around holding two guns.
He just sort of moonwalked everywhere for you, didn't he?
And then I tried to get the blowpipe out and he just looked like he was like blowing a pipe. But there's just no movement. It was just hilarious. It was just,
yeah, it is a bit glitchy.
Yeah, and I still have I think this is a Ubisoft thing, especially in third-person games. I have a massive issue with the way that the characters move. It feels
really
clunky.
The only issue I have
doesn't feel fluid.
I feel like the camera's too close to Edward, so especially when you're like climbing and doing parkour,
Yeah,
I sort of feel like I'm right behind him and I can't see anything.
I get that.
And so I struggle a little bit with that, and then the camera's a little bit on the twitchy side, so like you knock it to like look around and it goes way too far.
It's the same with the naval combat as well, because sometimes you want to use your spyglass to look for other ships and things, but you feel like you're too low down, so your view is obscured by, I suppose it's realistic, but your view is obscured by sails.
Maybe you should like climb up to the crow's nest first.
Though, wouldn't it?
Can you even use it if you're not at the wheel?
No.
Is it called a wheel?
Yeah.
Okay. It is a wheel, but...
So a ship's wheel. Yeah.
Okay. So my favourite gaming moment of the week... stroking the cat in the game, maybe?
Oh, what a highlight. That's a real...
I didn't know you got a cat.
That's a sad indictment of Assassin's Creed.
No, it's not. I'm enjoying it. I just didn't know you had a cat, so it was a nice
imagine
surprise.
Imagine that on, like, Xbox reviews. I stroked a cat, 8 out of 10.
Yeah. I like pets, so if you give me a pet in a game, it's going to make me feel better. I did see a pig.
There's an achievement to pet all 7 animal types.
Is there? Can you pet the chickens?
You can. Well, it says pet. It's pet or feed.
Okay.
They think the achievement is to be kind to
animals.
7 of these animals. It's like
that's ironic, given that the wild animals it wants you to kill. That's traumatic. I hate it.
I know, but you need it. Everyone wants a shiny new pet like upgrade for their coin purse. But it's stuff like.
I mean, it's essential because at the end of the day, you won't be able to upgrade your character if you don't do it, or your ship, or whatever it is. But I hate it.
I think it's the monkey, the parrot, cat, dog, pig, cow, and I might be missing one more. But yeah, feed or pet all them, and you get yourself an achievement.
Stephen's tip of the week.
That's not a new segment.
Well, you said you wanted to start doing achievement guides. You can just cut this bit of the video out and
yeah, just post that like literal 5 seconds. Do this.
It was a bit woolly though. It wasn't a definitive list, was it?
Very woolly though. Yeah.
No, you're very hairy. What are you gonna play next? Halo.
Yeah, but this is where I'm gonna do exactly what I've just said I wouldn't do. I'm gonna split my time between 2 games on the same platform. So I'm gonna play Dispatch and Halo.
But they are different games. So.
Yeah, Halo I'm gonna play with 3 of my mates. So we're gonna do the campaign.
Is it a 3-player?
It's 4.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean 4 because there's 3 of them and 1 of you, so 4-player.
Yeah.
Who do you play as? Because I'm pretty sure you're all Master Chief, aren't you?
Master Chief.
Because I have played Halo in. I think I mentioned this on the last video that we did. I have played them in co-op, and yeah, I was going to say I was pretty sure we were both Master Chief, which is a little bit immersion breaking. In the second game, you're Master Chief and Arbiter, aren't you?
Yeah, and third. So you're we're doing a legendary playthrough, and then after that, we'll mop up any collectibles, and then we're going to do skull playthroughs.
Is that where you collect the skulls and
You
get the little...
you have to do missions with skulls on, so it might be like you can't pick up ammo or all that stuff.
Okay,
It's stuff that makes you want to like literally smash your pad in half. But
the only skull thing I remember is when you kill them little grubby looking
birthday
things, and it goes
it's called birthday.
pop, and it goes yay.
Yeah, they've got that. It's got
and there's confetti and everything.
Yeah, it's only grunts though.
Yeah, grunts. I couldn't remember what they were called. That's why I said the little.
Ungoy.
Huh?
Ungoy is the correct name for them, but still. Hey, I love Halo, man.
Yeah, you're in the books.
Yeah, I am actually. I've read 30 of them. I think there's another 10 to go. They're good books.
Yeah, I know, but 30.
They really expand on the lore. Some of them aren't that big either.
Can you move forward, because I feel like I'm looking behind me every single time.
No, watch your fingers. I don't want you.
I've got a scar from the last time I trapped my fingers in a game.
They're genuinely good books. But yeah, I'm a massive Halo fan, so I'm really hoping that this is good. But I have my doubts, but we'll see.
Okie dokie.
You, what are you playing? I'm assuming it's going to be
next. I've already mentioned it.
What?
I'm replaying all the Modern Warfare campaigns.
Oh god. Right, okay.
I'm really looking forward to
it. Sounds amazing.
Next. Any interesting gaming news that's caught your attention? I don't really follow news anymore. I don't have time.
The gaming industry is on fire, and you can probably just leave it at that.
Okay.
Because Sony are still being very quiet after announcing that they're killing physical media. And
I did hear about that one.
Xbox have been very quiet because they've unfortunately culled quite a significant number of their workforce. Nintendo are quiet because they've recently lost lawsuits to Palworld. And Steam are pretty quiet because...
Isn't the Steam Box thing just come out?
Yeah, over $1,000 without a controller.
But you can get a wood effect to like a skin for it.
Sure,
I saw Gary Witter. If you don't know who he is, he's worth following, isn't he?
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he wrote Rogue One among many other things.
Great film.
And he's a big Xbox fan and gamer.
He is, yeah. But I mean, that Steam box is a nice piece of kit actually, but yeah, it's dead on arrival really at that price, which is unfortunate, but it can't be helped because of the Ramageddon.
Yeah. Okay. So weekly topic, right? The first one is in front of me, so that's good because I haven't got this PDF up my phone. So whilst you answer, I'm going to get the PDF up for the next couple of bits. So this week's topic is things that we missed from the 90s and noughties. So you were born in the mid to late 80s.
Yeah, thanks for that.
It's in your gamer tag.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how old you are.
I might start changing it so I get younger.
It's not going to make you actually younger.
I know.
And I was born in 90, so yeah, this is our youth basically. We're now officially old, so yeah. So things that we miss. Like I said, I'll let you start because I need to find this PDF for the next couple of bits. So, TV shows and cartoons.
Oh god, I miss like. I think it was from this time period. My brain's a bit hazy now.
That's your age.
It is my age. The Simpsons was good.
Yes.
Back then.
You.
I remember it was like the golden age of like Cartoon Network. I think so. You had stuff like Dexter's Laboratory and Johnny Bravo and Powerpuff Girls, Pokemon. TV was better back then. Just as a general rule.
I don't think it was.
Cartoons were.
I think kids TV. But we were kids then, so we definitely have the nostalgia aspect.
Bobbins.
I mean, we do watch kids TV now because our kid watches it, and so we have to see it. And a lot of it is absolute rubbish.
Apart from Bluey,
I like Bluey.
Yeah.
She's so obsessed with Spidey and his amazing friends. I constantly have the music from that in my head, which it's performed by Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy. So it's like listening to actual like the music we would listen to, but it's about Spider-Man. It's really bad, but it's better than having Paw Patrol songs in your head. fun facts about Paw Patrol, which no one else is going to find fun. So we watched it originally on Paramount Plus, and they're all like the
Canadian.
Yeah, like the original voice actors. But then if you watch it on a UK channel, they've dubbed it all into
British
English. Accents.
Rubbish.
No, but they do it so that
I know why they do it.
for speech
it's
development.
Rubbish.
But yeah, it's rubbish.
It's rubbish. Yeah, they don't sound right.
No, they don't. So yeah, kids TV. But in terms of, and I'm not saying there was nothing good from sort of more adult TV during that time, because there's definitely things we both love, which we'll come on to in a second. But TV has more recently gone through a proper golden age in like the last 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, it's mainly because of the budgets, though.
Yeah, and the effects and
yeah.
TV's
You can do a lot more now.
Cinema used to be the pinnacle, but you could argue that TV has become just as good. I agree about the cartoons, but again, there's definitely the nostalgia aspect. Pokemon would definitely be something I miss from back then. It's just been overdone and overdone and overdone now. Nintendo, please listen. The original 150, you can't beat.
I'll include Mew and say 151.
And then other honourable TV cartoon mentions. Obviously, have to go to the likes of like X-Men, Spider-Man.
You've missed the best one.
Batman.
Animated series.
I will always mention the Mummy TV series, i.e. like
I never watched
the
it.
Brendan Fraser films. They're the same. I don't think they're based on them at all, though I can't really remember. But it's like that, setup. It followed Alex, their child.
I never watched that.
It was well good. I loved it. It's probably rubbish if I watch it now, but at the time I loved it. And then as we got that little bit older, in terms of more grown up. I know it is grown up, but I don't know I feel like talking about adult TV is a bit weird like that. Any shows that you miss from that sort of time?
Adult shows?
Yeah, like when you got like a little bit older, so in like your teens. That's still noughties, isn't it?
X-Men, X-Files?
I never really watched that. The music scares me.
Old school Star Trek, so it'd be
Next
Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager. Although Voyager was a bit later than that.
Anything British. There's a couple of absolute classics.
You see, I prefer the very old British stuff. So like
that's
One
true.
Foot in a Grave.
But that's some of that went into the 90s.
Like Vicar of Dibley was 90s.
Yeah,
that was good.
And noughties for that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what like. A lot of the other stuff that you're probably going to mention, I didn't watch when they came out.
The things I'm going to mention, the TV. This was the start for me of like, obviously due to my age as well, but I think TV started to get good. And some of the things I'm going to mention probably didn't factor into that good category. But like the likes of CSI. Like I watched as a teenager. That was the original CSI crime scene investigation. Loved it.
Yeah, the Vegas one though.
Yeah, that's the original.
Yeah,
with Grissom.
I mean, the Miami one was okay, but the rest were pretty pants.
Yeah, we watched Miami as well. But no, I'm on about the original.
Yeah.
Then 24.
Oh yeah, great show.
Again, it was one of those first like bigger budget.
Do you know? Keith Sutherland was interviewed recently, and he said that it would have been cancelled a lot sooner if it wasn't for the international viewing figures.
Oh, really?
Particularly British audiences.
Oh, wow. We must have loved it then. Yeah, that was epic. I kind of want to do a rewatch because it's been such a long time trying to.
That was apparently why the last season was in Britain, because it was a bit of a
homage.
Yeah, a bit of a thanks to the British audience.
I'm pretty sure that season.
It's pretty rubbish.
One thing that blows my mind, and this is more modern TV, but if anyone has ever watched Strike Back. I love that show, and I really recommend that show. It's awesome.
A great show.
I think it's so underknown or underviewed.
It is. I don't think it was distributed internationally very well.
Well, the first season was just made by Sky, but the second season was made by the Americans, and I don't know. At least over here, it definitely had a bigger. It was a bigger budget, and over here, it had more of a push. But
the problem with
it was still British.
The problem with American stuff though is because there's that many different streaming and network distributions.
Yeah.
I suppose if it's on a lesser known one, or if it comes at the wrong time and it gets swallowed up by like the big shows that they have.
We've gone on a massive tangent here. So what the point I was going to make is if anyone,
I want to go on Assassin's Creed.
If anyone did watch Strike Back, Philip Winchester, who plays the who plays Stonebridge in it, who's British, he's actually American, and he's in that season of 24. And that's when I realised he was American.
Is he not
because
Australian?
no, the guy who plays Scott, who's an American in the show, is actually an Australian. But the guy who plays Stonebridge, who's British in the show, is actually American.
I thought it was the other way around.
No,
I thought it was
definitely
Australian.
not. Definitely not.
We'll Google that later.
No.
And if I'm right, I look forward to. I look forward
you
to
can
next.
update next week.
I look forward to next week's.
The guy who played Scott is definitely Australian, playing an American, and I'm almost 100% certain the guy who plays Stonebridge is an American playing a Brit. He has the most convincing British accent I've ever heard from an American, and I was proper shocked in that season of 24. I can't remember his real name. You can find it anyway. So back to the TV that I think I loved back then. The Bill, I'm going to call out.
Oh, no.
I think every kid who grew up in the 90s wanted to be a police officer because of The Bill. It was a fantastic show. And to bring that back around to something more recent, the guy who played the original Captain Price was in The Bill.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
You were right.
I think I knew I was right. Yeah, so that's one little thing to note. And then I'm going to mention another show that really hasn't aged very well, but I loved it back in the day, which is Ultimate Force. Do you remember what that is?
Yeah, but I never watched it.
With Ross Kemp.
Yeah, I never watched it.
It's an SAS show. It was amazing. I would definitely. The reason I mention it, I loved it at the time, and although it probably hasn't aged well, you can see where the things I like now stem from watching things like that when I was younger. Oh, and Spooks. Can't forget Spooks.
In fairness, though, I do like Ross
Yeah, I like his documentaries more than his acting.
Kemp.
Oh, because he has massive pauses. Oh, so we've literally listed the first topic from the 90s and noughties. So we're going to go through the rest a bit faster. Toys and games.
Oh, Mike, it's got to be Mighty Max.
I don't know what that is.
It's like it's the, without being gender, sort of going into that topic. It was like the male version of Polly Pocket.
Oh, okay. Well, I have Polly Pockets, so
they had
we clearly conform to those.
They had everything from these little sort of hand ones. Where you open it like an egg almost, and it's got like a full scene in there. Yeah, all the way up to you could get like a massive skull castle.
Yeah, that is like Polly Pocket.
Oh, and they had a TV show. The TV show was phenomenal, but unfortunately
Really?
they only did like one or two seasons.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mighty Max was amazing.
Things like Pogs.
Pogs, yeah. I think my mum's
Yo-yos. Tamagotchi.
I never got into yo-yos, but they did at school, and I remember them banning them.
Yeah, all of these fads came round and then they got banned. I imagine it's probably still the same now. What about a game? I think we spoke about this a bit last week, didn't we? So maybe let's not focus on that too much.
We said games.
Yeah, let's instead of video games, go for board games.
I didn't really play board games.
That's because we were weird. You
I had
never
older
liked board
parents. I
games.
was a single child with older parents, and my dad was at work.
Only child.
Yeah,
Single
well,
child.
yeah, same thing. But my dad was at work every night, and my mum went to bed quite early, so it's like video games were kind of the natural thing.
Okay.
I made
fair enough.
64. That was a golden era.
I love board games. Like,
Monopoly.
no, I don't
Classic.
enjoy that.
That's only
It's
just
too
kept losing.
stressful. No, it's just too stressful. The people I used to play with, my sister and my friends. I used to love Cluedo, but again, I can't play that anymore because people take it too seriously. What else? Battleships. Othello, if anyone knows what that is. I loved all those sorts of things. Music. I still listen to the same music.
Yeah, I think our music hasn't really changed. has
No,
it?
we are still stuck in the mid noughties.
I'd say
Slightly before, maybe.
What 80s?
Basically the
80s
noughties.
to now. Maybe a bit.
That just
almost-
reminds me. So growing up, Mercier FM in the Coventry area was the tagline for it was 80s, 90s, and today. It's basically the music that
This
used
is
to play.
pretty much our musical taste, isn't it?
I mean, there's some rock that goes back a little further, like 70s rock,
Yeah, but it's not. As
but
much.
no further than that, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, we still listen to. High School Never Ends was on in the car today, and that song sums us up. Even though I then realised that there's a line, doesn't matter if you're, is it 16 or 35, or is it 18 or 35? And now I'm older than.
Yeah, moving on.
Technology you thought was amazing at the time. I can answer this one first.
I think go on.
You're getting frustrated at the time, aren't you?
No, I'm trying to think of technology that I had at the time.
So
I was probably going to say PC.
when we got our first PC, which was a Windows 98, and it was a Daewoo, and we didn't have the internet, and we had a disc of the Encyclopedia Britannica.
Oh, in Carter.
So it was basically Wikipedia, but you had to put a disc in. And that, to me, was mind-blowing at the time.
For those of a certain vintage, in Carter was a great source for doing your homework.
Just thought of a game. Oh, yeah, we used the Encyclopedia Britannica. Yeah. And there was this game that we had on the PC, and you might know what I'm going to say. It's called Mission Nutrition.
It's not a game.
It was in the Kellogg's
It
cereal.
was a glorified advert.
And you used to play as the Kellogg's characters, like Tony Tiger.
I mean, yeah, PC.
Coco the monkey. It was such a good game.
This was how I got into PC gaming, because I had a Hewlett Packard, and it came preloaded with SimCity 1.
All right.
What a game!
Yeah.
What a game!
Snacks or drinks you'd love to see return? I can't actually.
There is only one correct answer, and it's Trio.
I don't even know what that is.
Trio is. Do you know a club?
Yes.
So
I've got a story about clubs for afterwards.
It's like a club.
Yeah.
But it's got like a toffee. It had like a toffee layer underneath the chocolate layer. It was amazing, and they used to do these adverts, and it was a little girl that would like saying like Trio. I want a Trio and I want one now. You can find it on YouTube. Amazing.
That is an actual song, but they changed the words.
Amazing chocolate, and for some reason McVitie's just stopped making it, and I've never forgiven them. As you can see, I'm quite annoyed by it because they used to be amazing chocolate.
I won a lifetime supply of clubs from a magazine when I was a kid.
So why aren't you redeeming it?
I did. We ate them all. It wasn't like they didn't carry on giving them to you. They just gave you like a load of them.
Yeah, but what did they quantify as a lifetime?
I can't remember. But you know, we used to get like magazines as a kid, and there was like these stupid competitions you had to post back.
I'd be taking them to.
I can't even remember what magazine.
I'd be taking them to Trading Standards, because that's not a lifetime, is it?
I can't even remember.
It's like Homer and the.
You know my family. We love chocolate.
It's like the episode of The Simpsons with Homer and the all-you-can-eat.
And they kick him out.
Yeah.
What else? Oh yeah, bring back Cadbury's as Cadbury's was prior to acquisition. Yes. That's the only other point I'm going to make.
I think just bring back chocolate in general, because it's all full of palm oil and vegetable fats now. It's not chocolate anymore. Tony's. If anyone's British and watching this, Tony's chocolate.
Oh, they might be global. I don't know.
Or Lindt.
Whether growing up then was better than today or just different.
Just different.
Yeah, I completely agree, because whilst people view their childhood through rose-tinted glasses, and we know older people that constantly go on about like the 70s or whatever as being better than today, and different. From our perspective that is completely not the case. So I'm pretty sure kids growing up today would say, like, they'd probably say, how did you cope without the internet? And I'm glad we're of the generation that knew and will remember the pre-digital age, but we also grew up with the digital age. It's about embracing both. And everything in moderation. I don't think kids should be given a tablet and just left that to entertain. But I'm not going to say Cassie does watch TV, but she'll be drawing pictures at the same time as watching TV.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm.
You need a mixture of things in your life.
I'm grateful for what we experienced, like with the introduction of things like MSN and
100%.
Social
but
interactions.
Again, it's moderation, isn't it?
Yeah,
I do agree to an extent with some of the banning that's going on at the moment of social media for youngsters.
Yeah, I mean, I just miss those days where you'd come home after school and you'd log on to MSN and.
Yeah, but for me, I only got 2 hours a night because I had to share it with my sister, and I think that was right. Because kids just go on it, and it's on their phones now, whereas we had to sit on a family computer in a downstairs living space. So we weren't like hidden away in our bedrooms doing it. And me
and Martin, who's my best mate, we'd listen to James Stanage.
You know he's gonna hate you for mentioning his name on this.
I didn't say his surname.
Just because he hates the thought of it.
I didn't say his surname. Hayes. We used to listen to an amazing broadcaster called James Stanage, who recently passed away. And he used to do a late night talk show, and me and Martin used to listen to it whilst talking on MSN. and all these sort of drunk people would ring up and they'd all heckle James Stanage, and he used to just absolutely strip the flesh off the back of them. Absolutely, he was amazing. Some of the put downs, so funny.
Just to mention MSN, it's actually how we met through people we knew in real life. We didn't just start talking to each other randomly.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's how we actually met, and then Xbox Live is how we got to know each other properly. So,
do you know I've been on Xbox Live now for 21
that's
years.
just ridiculous. That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
So if you have any memories of your own from that time period, share them in the comments. We'd be interested to hear, wouldn't we, Stephen?
Yeah. Yeah, of course we would. Yeah.
You've got to encourage an engagement of the two people that may watch, one of which will be you.
The two people.
And one of which will probably be Snake. Thanks, Snake. Hi.
I think you should probably clarify why a Belgian person is named after a reptile.
They didn't know he was Belgian. They
Is
just know he's called Snake.
Is he called?
They might be thinking of Snake out The Simpsons.
No, is he called Snake because he like Metal Gear Solid?
No.
Or is it because his name is that
I
difficult
think
to pronounce? He just calls it Snake.
I don't know.
Snake.
He's got quite a traditional Belgian name.
He's a cool guy.
Snake put us
anyway.
right if we're wrong.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah,
and
he's a great guy.
And he's also like that important of a streamer now. He gets free codes off Ubisoft apparently. So yeah, it's all right for some, innit? I accidentally bought Assassin's Creed wrong twice. Yeah, different levels to this game, isn't there? Next.
Right. Oh, there's one thing I did want to mention. So we spoke about what this topic was going to be beforehand, and
Did we?
yeah, yesterday you
Okay.
asked me because we were going through like what this would look like as a podcast, and when I said to Stephen, think about things you missed from the 90s and noughties, I had a sick burn that I've got to mention. So my quip to Stephen was a Manchester United that actually won some things.
It's just not funny.
Right, moving on
Yeah.
that note. So what's next? Carry on
Yeah, I'm gonna be
a divorce.
Yeah. You'll be doing this alone next week. Yeah.
So I'm gonna carry on with Assassin's Creed when I'm not kicked off, so you can talk to your friends.
Yeah, because I have friends. I'm gonna finish.
I sacrifice my friends for my child.
No, you sacrifice your friends because you only play single player.
No,
games
but I
and
used
you're
to chat with
antisocial.
my friends whilst playing those
and
games.
you never forgave me, Snake, and Matt, and it was more Snake and Matt.
No, it wasn't Snake.
For letting fireworks off while you
No,
were playing
that
State of
wasn't
Decay.
that wasn't Snake. Don't drag him into this.
Fine,
it was
it
you
wasn't-
and your friends.
Fine, it wasn't Snake. Well, it wasn't me either, and I still got.
It was Matt, I think.
What's next? You're doing that. I'm finishing off Assassin's Creed quicker than you because I have more free time. To be fair, and then I'm going to be playing Halo and Dispatch.
Yeah, and we should be doing this again next Friday, hopefully.
Yes, the only reason why we didn't do it yesterday is 'cause I didn't feel too well.
Yeah, but you also don't feel well now, but we're still doing it.
No, but I feel better than I did yesterday.
Yeah, so I mean, we obviously won't be able to commit to
It's
doing
the
this
heat, I
every
think.
single week, but hopefully most weeks we'll be doing this. What have you got planned for the week ahead? Have I said that already? We've kind of covered that already, haven't we?
Well, work.
Yeah, same. And then
That's my week.
yeah,
Yeah, work.
and childcare.
Yeah,
Right.
work. And
Question
being,
jar.
Work and being hit by a child or bitten by a child or accused of things I don't do by a child.
Pick a question.
I
Just
thought-
pick a number.
We're really doing
Right.
this
Oh
now?
yeah, just pick one number.
11.
11, right. Number 11. Our favourite places in the UK. Oh no, that's a week topic. Forget that. That'll be week 11. That podcast 11's weird topic. Right, question jar 11. If you could watch one film for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Lord of the Rings.
No, one film. That's 3 films. If, for the record, that would be my answer too if it was a series of films.
One film?
Yeah. It could be one of the Lord of the Rings films.
No, because you want to watch the rest of it.
That's assuming that the one is, I mean, the Fellowship, if I had to pick one of them.
I'm annoyed that you got me on a technicality for a start. One film for the rest of my life.
Yeah. It'd have to be a film that's unrelated to other films. Actually, no, that's not true. I think I've got an answer.
Will you answer while I still think?
Thor Ragnarok, just because it makes me happy.
Yeah, it's a good film. It's a very, it's a very
I wouldn't
good film.
even say it's necessarily my favourite Marvel film, but I think if I just had to watch one forever, then I think there's enough about that film that it would cheer me up. So, Thor Ragnarok.
I'm gonna say Zombieland.
Do you know what? I've only seen that a couple of times, but it is great. I definitely don't think I'd want to watch it
Because
forever.
you don't need to see the sequel.
No, you don't.
It's self-contained, and it will never not be. It will never not be funny when Bill Murray gets shot.
Poor Bill Murray.
No, he's brilliant. He's brilliant in it, but it's just a funny scene. And
it's a great
Woody
film.
Harrelson in
He's
that film
fantastic.
Absolutely.
All the
I mean, they're all
actors
great, but Woody Harrelson in that film is absolutely
Emma
amazing.
Stone is always amazing.
She's brilliant.
She's one of my favourite actresses.
It's a fantastic film. The sequel is just as good. And
I've seen that once. I need to see it again.
I love the fact that they've kind of committed, or they really want to kind of do it every.
Is it every like 15 years or something?
It's like every 10 years
10
or something,
years.
something like that. So they're going to do another one. Yeah, brilliant film. So yeah, I'd go with that. It's funny. It's got good action. I think it's got everything, hasn't it? So I'd say that was Zombieland.
Right. I'm just gonna do the random would you rather as well. So we're gonna stick with number 11 for that. Would you rather have a personal chef or a personal cleaner?
Cleaner, because I can
Yeah,
cook.
same. As long as they did it how I want them to do it.
And in fairness,
I'm a bit of a control freak with that kind of thing.
I'd say cleaner for us both because you've got me because I cook.
Yeah, I don't. You don't.
I mean, I'm not a
you're
professional.
not a chef.
No, but I'm
You don't prepare all my meals for me. You cook at night time.
Yeah, but I'd say I'm probably like.
And when we move, because our availability hours are going to be a bit switcherooed, I'm probably going to be doing. More
I
of
reckon.
That.
I reckon. I like, as an average person, I'm probably slightly above average at cooking.
Yeah, I agree. You're a good cook.
So yeah, cleaner then.
I again
because
agree.
I love
Cleaner.
cleaning.
Yeah, because you leave a mess in the kitchen every time as well. At least when I cook, I tidy it up
it's
as I go.
because I'm doing art.
Right, on that note, hope you enjoyed. If anyone's still watching, if anyone ever started to watch in the first place, I'm very pessimistic.
It'll just be you watching it back.
No, I'm not going to watch it. I don't watch it.
You did last time, didn't you?
No.
Or was that just to make sure it worked?
No, I didn't watch anything. I didn't watch it at all.
No. Well, then we clearly are getting some viewers.
The odd person.
Some poor soul. That is
Say hi if you are, because I'm actually curious as to who you are. It tells me on YouTube the number of people that have looked at it.
It's gonna be
but
Chris.
I don't know who you are.
It's gonna be Chris and Matt
They're gonna
getting annoyed.
This is what we're doing.
This is what I'm doing instead of talking to them and playing Halo with them.
Yeah, this is quality time with your wife, and they are what?
Nothing. I didn't react to the slightest.
And I am more important, aren't I? Aren't I?
Did you break?
No, you didn't answer.
Yes, of course you are.
Right. See you next time. Bye.